Welcome to Literacy Adventures with Ali. Today's adventure is for my young explorers. It's story time. I'm going to be telling you a story which is written by Idries Shah and it's called After a Swim. So I hope that you enjoy listening to today's story and enjoy doing the activities that follow the story. Happy learning!
So, my young explorers, are you ready for today's adventure? Today's story has been written by Idries Shah. Idries Shah had an Afghan father and a Scottish mother. He was born in India before the partition and he spent his entire life in the UK. He was an author, a poet, and a philosopher. He wrote many books, and he also wrote several interesting, funny, anecdotal books for children as well. Today's story has been written by him, and you can visit the website idrisshahfoundation.org to download and read many other children's books written by him. Today's story is called After a Swim. It's illustrated by Devi Zainab Fahidi. So let's start reading the story, and I want you to read along with me as I'm reading and then answer the interesting questions that will appear at the end of the story. Once upon a time, there was a cat that lived in a field beside a wide river. He often wished that he could swim, because that way he might cross the river, reaching the large and well stocked pigeon house which was on the other side. If only I knew someone who could swim and who liked sweet, juicy corn, said the cat, because that delectable golden corn really is wasted on those fat, foolish pigeons. What a coincidence, said the horse. I'm thinking of swimming across the river to graze on some of that lovely ripening corn on the other side. Picturing the feast he would have, the cat made a proposition. Perhaps you could take me across on your back. And in next to no time, the horse and the cat were in the water. There you can see the cat on the back of the horse. Together, they're crossing the river. What does he look like? Does he look scared of the water? On the opposite bank, the horse slowly started to graze, while the cat immediately leapt upon the pigeons. Look at the greedy cat leaping at the pigeons. In just a few seconds, the cat had caught several birds. In a few seconds more, he had gorged himself, and in a matter of minutes, he was fit to burst. Look at how fat his belly looks after eating all of those pigeons. Unable to eat another mouthful, the cat started to yowl as loud as he could. What delicious birds those were, he sobbed. Shh, cried the horse, still munching. But the cat kept on making a terrible din. Keep the noise down, hissed the horse, his mouth full of corn. The villagers will come out if they hear that awful racket, and they'll do us all sorts of harm. But the cat carried on yowling at the top of his voice. Please stop it, gasped the horse. You don't understand the damage you are doing. I simply cannot help it, my friend, screeched the cat, the tears still streaming from his eyes. I always do this after I have eaten. It's simply the way I am. The horse was extremely annoyed. It took him longer than the cat to eat his fill, and he wasn't yet ready to leave the delicious cornfield. But the cat continued to caterwaul, and it wasn't long before the villagers heard his cries. They came charging into the cornfield, brandishing sticks and hurling stones, giving the horse no option but to stop eating. With the cat on his back, he fled across the river once more. You've ruined everything, the horse complained to his companion. Now we can't go back, and I'm still hungry. I've told you, gasped the dripping feline as they scrambled up the river bank. It is simply the way I am. It's a habit I have. Suddenly, the horse dropped to the ground and started to roll on the grass, trapping the cat beneath him. Stop it, gasped the cat. You're squashing me. I can feel my backbone crunching. You don't understand the damage you are doing. Oh, well, my friend, we need the horse. That is simply the way I am. It is a habit I have. Look at how squashed the cat looks. And that is the end of the story. So let's find out the meanings of some difficult words that we came across in the story. The first word is gorged, which means to eat until you are unable to eat anymore. The next word is yowl, which means a long and unhappy cry. The next word is din, which means a long, unpleasant noise. The next word is racket, which means an unpleasant noise. The next word is caterwaul, which is a high, unpleasant noise made by an animal. The next word is brandishing, which means to wave something in the air in a threatening way. The next word is hurling, which means throwing with force. The next word is feline, which means belonging to the cat family. The second last word is squashing, which means crushing. And the last word is whinnied, which means the soft neighing sound made by a horse. So, are you ready to answer some questions? Question number one is, why did the cat often wish that he could swim? Question number two is, why do you think the cat lied to the horse about wanting to go across the river to eat corn? Number three, why did the cat start yowling? Number four, why did the horse want the cat to stop yowling? Number five, why do you think the villagers were hurling stones at the horse and the cat? Number six, how did the horse take his revenge from the cat? Number seven, do you think the cat was greedy and selfish? And number eight, what moral or lesson did you learn from the story? I hope you enjoyed the story, learning the new words, and I also hope that you will have a wonderful time trying to figure out the answers for all of these questions. Until next time, goodbye. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my bio in the About section of my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure. Till next time, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.